All right. So in today's lesson, we're going to be learning some basic things in Photoshop. Now, I know that we still only have Photopea, and that's what I want you guys to use. But I'm going to try and start using Photoshop for some of our demonstrations and see if it's pretty transferable. Now, the layout and everything is very similar. There's just a few tools that are different, and Photoshop has more capacity. But I think we can get through this. So let's just, what we're going to do today is create a new document. So we're going to go File and then New. And then you'll notice our view is a little bit different. But over here on the left side is where you're going to be entering your information. So what I want you to do, we're going to make a new document that's basically the size of a sheet of paper. We want to be in inches, so change from pixels to inches. You want your width to be 11, your height to be 8.5, and your resolution to be 150. And then we're just going to create a white piece of paper. So now we have our white piece of paper, our blank piece of paper. Let's go ahead and change the color of this. So there's a couple different ways we can change the color. We can go up to Edit and then Fill, and then click on Color here. And then we're going to get our color box that comes up. And so we can adjust our slider here and go through all these different colors here. Click on the specific color range within here, and then make sure you hit OK, and then OK, and then it fills it in. Now we can do the same thing over here on using the toolbar. If we go hover over, and the tool that is on top is called the gradient tool. When we click and hold down, there's a paint bucket tool that's beneath the gradient tool. So once we're here, we can just click on our foreground color and pick any color we want. So I'm just showing you some different ways that we can select our color. And maybe that's a little too bright. Let's make it a little darker. Okay, so right now we have one layer in our layers palette. Now what I want to do now is let's add some text. So over here in the toolbar, we want to find where it says the letter T. That's our toolbar. And if you do click and hold down, you'll notice there's a couple different ways. This is the regular horizontal text. That's what we're going to do with. There are options to go down to make vertical text, but we're just going to go with regular text right now. So up here we have some different fonts. So you'll notice you can scroll through and see all these different font styles. And then we also have the size of the font. I'm going to, right now mine's at 150. Let's see if that's a good size. So, oh, that looks really big. Let's put it at 72. All right. And what's going on here? I'm not seeing my text. Well, this right here is the color of my text. And so it's the same as image. Let's change it up so we can actually see the text. All right. I don't know. I just came up with something. Come up with a better phrase than that. You can make your own, whatever your own text is going to be. Appropriate text. All right, so we've got this, and now we're just doing basic things in Photoshop. Over here in our layers palette, we have, this is the trash can. So if we wanted to delete the text, we can delete it. This right here is going to make a new layer. So let's make a new layer. And you'll see that it's got that gray and white transparent check. That means that it's just a transparent layer. There's nothing going on. So let's go and add some. Let's go to our shape tool. So we've got these different shapes we can do. Let's click on this elliptical tool. And now I'm just going to click and drag and hold down. Okay, so that added something, but it didn't add much of a color. So our fill color here, let's change our color around. All right, now I've got something, I think. Yeah, okay. So I just made a circle. Very exciting. Now I went and clicked on my move tool, so now I can move this around. So let's see, let me move my layers a little bit more so I can see what's going on here. This right here, let's say I want that to be behind the text. I'm going to take this and drag it beneath the text. Okay, interesting. Maybe I want this circle to be bigger. I can go edit, free transform. Remember to hold shift. Okay, so now I've got a large circle. Interesting. Let's go get another shape. Maybe this time I want a rectangle. All right, so remember your color. Let's add a different color. And, oh, that changed my previous one. Okay, hold on. Control Z will undo. So let me go make a new, let's make another layer. And then I'm going to go back to that shape. And okay, interesting. All right, things are working. Good. So now we've got this box and this circle and some weird text. Now, please don't judge me on this, the creativity of this basic project. I'm just showing you how to make some shapes in Photoshop, how to add some different layers. And this is what I want you guys to be working on and experimenting with today. All right, if you have questions, send me something in the chat. Take care.